And you were there for 14 years. And I think one of the things I've observed from your career is that you can have a really good experience at a place. It could be very formative for your career development. You have great mentors there, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you need to stay there. And you didn't stay at Equifax. You, after 14 years there, you left to go to First Data Corporation. Why'd you make that jump?
When I went to work for Equifax, I thought, oh, I'll be here 5 years. But because I got involved in so many cool new projects, it stayed exciting. And then, like a lot of us, I won't say women, but I'll say us, you get to a point where you hit kind of it wasn't even a glass ceiling. It was kind of a glass box. I couldn't really go up and I couldn't go out. I couldn't, because if I took on something new or something else, it was taking it away from another person. And so I felt really kind of boxed in. And I was called by a recruiter, a headhunter. First Data had just moved their headquarters from Colorado to Atlanta, and they were looking to rebuild the organization. And so I took a big chance and went from a company of about 2,000 people to a company of 26,000 people. And that was a good opportunity for me to basically go work for some place where I pretty much knew almost everybody that, was tangentially connected to engineering and software development. And then to go to such a large corporation with so many different divisions, it was kind of a rude awakening in one respect, but also, exciting to have an opportunity to go and, try my hand at another financial services company, and really started to focus on payments.
And that you set me up really well for a question about your niche, but just for my audience, some of you guys may not be familiar with First Data Corporation, but I did a little bit of research, and I believe that First is responsible for the STAR network, STAR network, that some people will see on the back of their debit cards. So I bank with Fidelity, for example, and it says that my debit card is in the STAR network, and I can get my fees reimbursed if I use a STAR ATM. So that's a cool anecdote for those of you guys listening. That's what First Data Corporation, one of the many things I assume that they do.
Not complaining, my thoughts get complicated, I cannot explain in lameness. Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me on the station.